Hi everyone. I thought about doing this video because I believe before teaching you some important, some useful Italian words, I thought maybe it would be better for the nouns to give you a short explanation of the differences between masculine and feminine, and when a word is masculine and when it's a feminine word. So knowing the rule, by knowing the rule, we can avoid putting the article in front of each noun singularly. So I hope you like this video and keep on watching. So for what concerns things, the genre is determined by the use. So that means there is no grammar rule that brings you to defining the genre of a thing. While instead, for human beings and for animals, the genre is determined by the sex of what we're talking about, of course. And so, for example, the difference between rooster and chicken, in Italian gallo and gallina. Or for a farmer, if it's a man, contadino, contadina, if it's a woman. For child, figlio, if it's a boy, figlia, if it's a girl. A child, I'm referring not to a baby, but as your child, your offspring, let's say. So let's start with the masculine, and first thing we can say is that usually words ending with O are masculine. For example, cavallo, uomo, banco, they are all masculine, but there are some exceptions such as mano, echo, and radio, that even though end with an O, they are feminine. Some words ending with E also are masculine, such as attore, cuore, fiore. The names of the months and the days, they are all masculine, with the exception of Sunday, which is feminine, la domenica. The name of the trees are masculine, with also some exceptions that can be feminine, such as vite, felce, and usually all the names of trees ending with A. Mountains, lakes, rivers and seas are generally masculine. There are some exceptions, and as before, when the exception it will occur to have some exceptions, like some words that don't follow the rule, I make sure to put the article before the noun, so you know that that is an exception to the rule. General rule says that for the feminine, every noun that ends with A is feminine, and here again we have some exceptions. So whenever we find a word ending with A that is not feminine, I'll write the article in front of it, so you know that instead it's a masculine noun. Fruits. Fruits are usually feminine in Italian, with some exceptions such as cedro, mandarino, fico, limone, dattero. And in general, we can also say that names that indicate both the tree and the fruit are usually masculine, or at least the same genre. If the fruit is masculine, then the tree is also masculine. Words ending with E can be also feminine, and in this case again I will put the article in front of the noun, but of course there are some words though that are easy to learn because, for example, madre is feminine, of course. So if you know what the word means and you're not sure about the gender, of course, if it refers to a human being again or to an animal, well, you know what the gender would be. Cities, islands, regions, and states are usually feminine, with some exceptions, but there are very few exceptions to them. So basically, you just have to study the exceptions because everything else is feminine. Although it's not very common to find words that end with I or you as a singular, those with those endings are usually feminine.